can I say? I'm good at that bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
E-Stim for women, take 2. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. And welcome back to Liz.
Hi.
Who, if you haven't seen part 1 of E-Stim for women,
What were you doing?
when she left, we gave her some goodies to take away to play with. And we've had a few interesting conversations via message, so we thought we'd bring Liz back in and she can start giving you some wonky hat. And she can start giving us some feedback on how she's got on with the product. So first of all, Liz, welcome back. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for trusting me to come back.
Oh, you're always welcome to come to E-Stim HQ.
I had a fantastic time last time.
So did we, and it was really good fun. It really, really was good fun. So
It really, really was. And yeah, it's like the best game show ever with that goodie box.
okay. In prize number 1. So obviously you had a load of goodies that you took away with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing, and I am guessing by the giggles. It's going to be a giggly afternoon, guys. And I'm guessing by the giggles you've had a chance to experiment.
Well, see, after y'all were like, kind enough to have me over here and spend a very long time talking like we did, and kind enough to give me all those goodies to play with. When I got home, literally that day, I thought it would be kind of rude not to toe dip.
Okay. Was it a gentle toe dip or was it a big splash?
It was supposed to be a toe dip, but if you think like those rides at Disney that you think are going to be a little splash and then it's not, it's like, I need a whole new outfit.
Okay.
And a bit like that. I went about it a little scientifically, you see, in my exploration, because I was thinking about what you were saying about how this appeals to women. I'm actually trying to think back inside the box.
Okay.
Because the kink is very much out of the box.
Obviously.
So I was trying to think about it initially from a non-very kinky person on the level of play and work it out from there kind of thing. Work out the kinks, as it were.
Yeah.
And also look at it from a self-play point of view as well.
Okay.
Just put things through their paces, as it were. And yeah, I nearly broke myself.
Oops. Okay.
I mean, I'm just, yeah. I definitely have some favourite settings already.
So we gave you the pebble.
You did.
And we gave you an electro bond.
Mm-hmm.
A Mona. A flange.
Yep.
An XP, so you had the egg.
And the bubble.
The bubble. And the zappy, zappy, spiky, spiky.
And the zappy, zappy, spiky, spiky. I'm going to trademark that now.
Okay.
Straight.
If
Zappy,
you're not
zappy,
sure what
spiky,
we're talking
spiky.
about zappy, zappy, spiky, spiky, it is. It's here somewhere. This is what we call the zappy, zappy, spiky, spiky, which was a last-minute addition to Liz's introduction last time.
Liz very like spiky things.
And Liz very much likes spiky
Very,
things.
very like the spiky things. So zappy spiky was pleasant, to say the least.
Let's put the presents under the Christmas tree.
I mean, obviously there were the I can already say the Milk Teas and Torment are favorite hits.
Okay.
And
Do they do the disco mode?
well, this is the thing. When we were talking last time about medleys and vibrators and them being an awful idea, I can safely say that the amount of time within that build-up medley is just it's the good kind of teasy frustrating, not the damn it kind of frustrating teasing. So there's that. My pretty much favorite thing in the world now is the audio setting. That has had a lot of time put into it with me.
Do you have a favourite track?
I bet it's better than that. It's better than that. I accidentally came up with something else I really like now too.
Okay.
So, I mean...
Would you like to elaborate?
I would love to elaborate.
I must admit, I really like the audio setting. It has good fun.
Given that we talked about last time about, like, things, spanking and all of that and doing its trick, fine. I... Actually, I noticed on the other video there's something about the very American, very goth. I thought I dialed it down to come on here last time, but I mean, well.
We've got Santa house, clearly nearly Christmas.
Well, but obviously I'm more into heavy metal and metalcore
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. And I can safely say that things like Rammstein, Sleep Token, oh my goodness. Yeah, work very well. I mean, this is literally, I was just playing it on my phone and had my phone laid next to the controller over there.
Yeah.
That was quite outstanding. And then I found out something by accident, which is if you then happen to have your phone on speakerphone when speaking to someone,
Okay.
and that someone is saying some very, very helpful things.
The gestures.
Suggestions.
Nice suggestions.
Descriptive things. That was not a side effect I was expecting, and it was by accident. And yeah, and I must admit, it was this.
Has that become your favourite?
At the moment, yeah.
Have you tried the others?
Yes, but this one's had more airtime than the others so far. And I'm gonna ADHD go off track for a second, but basically it was because I wanted to try external stimulation first.
Yeah.
As a bit of a, and actually what kind of made me jump a little bit is once I moved on from external, because the muscle spasms and so on, it was just like, and that's where that's going to be.
Yep.
It shifted into place very quickly. And then...
It found the right spot then?
Yes.
Did it find the spot?
Yes. And what was really quite fantastic for me was that because my body pulled it to right where it wanted it to be.
Yeah.
The muscle spasms, etc., through obviously caused by the current, etc., was that it then stayed there. So then it was thoroughly hands-free. I know you said last time, but there's one thing telling me and another thing actually experiencing it, but the current made it feel like it was thrusting, but it wasn't, kind of thing. And that was just a bit mind-blanking. So then add that with the music that was thoroughly setting the mood for me in the first place, and then this
the conversation.
audio descriptions setting that off as well. I will be completely blunt.
You can be as open as frank as you wish.
I screamed the damn house down, like to the point where my throat was hoarse.
Oh my word!
Yeah,
and that was just on that one.
Yes,
I must admit this one has become my favourite as well, because I do like the fact, as you said, you got the muscle contractions and it can sit against the elusive G-spot that some ladies can find and some can't. So, and yeah,
and the fact that it stayed put, because that's the other thing, is once you start, with other toys, when you start getting to a happy ending and muscles contract and then toys leave, and it's like,
yeah,
there went that moment.
They almost go flying across the room, don't they?
Well, I was trying to be a little bit more delicate after I just said, but yeah, pretty much. And that's just no fun. So the fact that that stayed put and was doing that, and then it left me with completely hands-free to do anything else that I wanted to do at the same time. The other thing that I found afterwards was, come down a little bit, have to turn everything off to be able to remove it, because otherwise it was just like, nope, it's not going anywhere. I still felt like I was hooked up.
You had the after tingle.
Oh, yeah, to the point where it was like, okay, it's late, very late by this point. The quick play was not a quick play at all. I thought, I know, I will do a quick old school. That'll help me relax. No, I felt like I was still wired up.
Okay.
The second time round, just without any toys, just my hand, and I was just like, it was still pretty intense.
You were still tingly.
Oh, yes. So, in other news, this. We like this.
We do like it.
If that's too blunt or not.
No,
there you go.
Not too blunt.
That was just my first experience with them.
That can sit under the Christmas tree as a hit then. Which other electrodes have you tried? Or have you tried them all?
Actually, because science.
Of course.
For scientific purposes, everything. I'm. This is the thing, though. I mean, obviously, it's not been very long since I was here anyway.
You sure you're not wired up today? Better just check. Really?
No, but I did. I learned my lesson. I left the jewelry off just in case.
Okay. Well, we'll find your favourite box. Where is it? Where's my magic pebble? Here we go. It's still here waiting for you. So this is what you've been playing with.
Yes. That one.
And have you tried having 2 attachments?
I have. I'm still kind of figuring that, because as I said, it was like I wanted to, not with though, but like this has had some use on somebody other than me.
Okay.
As well, which was fun, as have some of the sticky pads. But from the toy point of view, I was really just wanting to focus on myself, because you asked me for feedback as a woman, and yeah, as I said, the audio is definitely fantastic, and yeah, Milk Tea's Torment, I'm very fond of all of them, and yeah, I have done a little bit of. There's a lot more brain power that has to go into it to get the hang of putting other I'm lost for words now. I'm having flashbacks. I'm lost for words. It has been an interesting play. I am very much in love with it. And this is the thing. It's like with, I think, actually, yeah, pretty much every other toy I've ever had, it's been a case of, a month in, I know what it does.
You know which setting, that mode.
Yeah. We know what that does. We push this button, that does this. And this is still like, did it? Oh.
This is the full range of what Liz took away of her. She took away the small bipolar bond, which is this one. We also gave her a Mona, a flange, a Mr. Bubble, obviously the spiky zappy, and because we actually gave Liz a Pebble XPE pack, inside the pack was an egg, which is a slightly bigger version to this one. So talk us through. Which obviously we know you like this one, so we put that one back under the tree. He can sit there because that's probably what every girl wants under the Christmas tree for Christmas.
Well, I that's the thing. Christmas came early, and it's the gift that kept on giving. Just this one, I didn't. I got on a little better with this one, than with this one, but that could just be me needing to spend more time with it, because I think. Because that one and I had such a good first date.
Okay.
It's had a bit of bias to it. So I found this one a little easier, also with sometimes with the
longer neck.
That's the word. And having quite such a wide base to it from the stimulant point, and
base wise, they're actually both the same size.
True. Yeah.
They are both exactly the same size base.
And I mean, these, certainly with the wider base, that does hit piercings a bit.
Okay. In a nice way or in a uncomfortable way? Having not got piercings there myself, it's something, because obviously some ladies do have piercings down there, so
some ladies have several.
Exactly. So you say they hit the piercings.
Well, what was kind of funny was because of obviously playing around, moving around, etc. It wasn't a consistent thing, so it would then just suddenly be an extra.
Okay.
But it was not unpleasant. No, that was definitely not unpleasant. But we need to get to know each other a little better.
Right. Okay.
I think
it's still a bit of a learning curve. Yeah. What about the egg? Was that an interesting walk around the house?
I have not tried that yet, actually. I'm getting a suggestion. Add that to the list.
Like doing the housework more fun.
All I can see now is the Queen video. No, Queen, I want to break. I want to break for you.
No, I just had these visions of you walking up, because you were talking when we were talking last time about, oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I could put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
I just had this vision of, hi Caz, it's Liz. Everything's going well. I've been going for lots of long walks recently. And I just had this vision, which is why I asked, was it fun walking around the house?
Well, like the trouble is, as I said, that one did such an Etch-a-Sketch brain wipe on me
Right, okay.
that I just said, what? Who am I? Where am I? What is my name again? And has anybody got a throat sweet? Because so genuinely, I'd forgotten I even said about that. It's like, okay, this one, and this one, and that one, and and then like we'll just turn, because sensibleness, each different thing. I'm like
back to 0.
And a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and there we go. There we go, and we're gone.
And we're off.
Yep.
We are rolling.
They're out the gate. So I had completely.
I'm not this hat. This hat's getting on my
This is why you pin it in place. So.
Yeah. I was going to think about that one.
But yeah,
I was too distracted.
I was being festive, We've been
festive. We said we'd be back for Christmas.
We did, so I thought, I'd do a sparkly Christmassy.
Yeah.
Goth Christmas. But yeah, I'd actually completely forgotten I said that because I got so carried away with the audio setting that, go for a walk later. Lots of places to walk where I live. Lots of very, very scenic walks. They levitated.
On the ceiling. Whoa, what a feeling we're dancing on the ceiling tonight.
Yes.
We are dancing on the ceiling.
Well, this was the thing. So I was.
So you've actually used it on other people as well?
I've used the pads and the spikies on somebody else. These just.
They're yours.
Not sharing those with anybody. No, mine.
So they were yours.
This the full-on Gollum moment, I'm afraid.
The precious.
Very much.
I've got this suddenly vision of a little lamb going, bah, bah.
He about did. Not gonna lie. And
Spiky, tappy.
tried these two, and that was a lot of fun if you're me, because I can be mean as hell. So it was mean from the sharp bit, and then putting the current through it as well. There was also some definite squirming.
Uh-huh. So you've had quite a good introduction then.
I've had a great time.
You've had a great time. So,
but I definitely say it's still an introduction. There's a whole many multi-part lessons to continue learning. And I'm very up for it.
So speaking from your experiences, obviously, because you were a total novice to this.
To internal play, yes.
Internal
as I said, it was literally before that Violet ones more than anything.
So when you last came in, you were a total novice. You'd never tried it internally.
Yeah.
Was it what you were expecting?
No. It was so much more fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had high expectations anyway, but without sounding too high maintenance, getting me to scream the house down is hard work for somebody else. And whilst I know I'm
vocal,
I was about to say rather talented with myself, but even then, yeah, I was, and I could not help that at all. There was no way that was going to be quiet. So that was like, sorry, neighbors. Sorry, not sorry. But
have you had to replace the battery yet?
No. Battery life is great as well, actually. Just while we're selling points here.
It's just a question I thought I'd ask, because it does sound like you've had some great fun with it.
Yeah. And I still have a list as long as my leg of things I want to try.
Do you want to elaborate? Or is that keep you in suspense?
I definitely need to spend a bit more time using both levels and playing around with the two different aspects that way, the whole bipolar point. And once I'm a bit more there with that level of scientific experimentation, I feel it would be a good time to bring in a test subject.
Okay.
I would like to progress to some partner play too.
So now you've tried it, and it's clear you've had some great fun with it, and your smile and your giggles and your facial expressions today say it's been more fun than you expected. What advice would you give to somebody who was in your position a while ago, looking at starting playing with E-Stim? What would you suggest? I know what I'd suggest because I've used it quite a bit, but you being a total novice, what would you suggest?
I would say it's not as daunting as you think it is. I think when you start looking at cables and buttons and options and twiddly bits, etc., it could be a little
Techie.
Yeah, but actually it's not as daunting as it looks, and the fact that it starts from the absolute lowest couldn't kill a bug with it level of zap up to levitation, it really is something for everybody. And everything, I mean, these perfect example, this end of the scale, but they come in so many different sizes, etc. It really is something for everybody.
Well, they do come.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Next test subject, maybe.
I didn't know y'all made door stops, but yeah, that terrifies me. Barbell. I mean, the weight on that. Good lord.
Over 3 kilos. That one is.
My dog weighs less than that. He weighs 2.9.
Okay. I'll put that one back. That's
dog up your bottom.
I'll put that one back there. So that's a bit big.
just a touch.
I'll put him back there. He can stay back up there.
There really is something for everybody in this, in what you guys make.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it before and I'll say it again, the quality is amazing. And you don't need to go, I mean, all right, I'm curiosity that killed the cat, and I do want to go down the rabbit hole and get very techie, but you don't have to in order to enjoy it. Like I said, literally, my first toe dip was
a splash.
You don't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that intimidating. It doesn't have to be that level of off the walls level of tech. You can stay in the shallow end and still have a fantastic time. Anybody who says it's not for girls, that would be my...
So there you have it. E-Stim is not just for men. Ladies can have fun with E-Stim as well. Liz, you have been a star. Thank you so much for coming back. Your smiles today have been amazing, and hearing about some of your experiences. Obviously, there are certain descriptions we can't put onto videos, but I'm pretty sure that people will be aware of just how nice these can be. But no, thank you so much for coming back. We really appreciate it.
Very much for having me. I'm really enjoying this.
I've enjoyed hearing all your stories. And I'm so pleased you're getting on with it. And it'd be curious to hear maybe in the future of more fun and games that have been added at a later date, shall we say?
You want me, you call me.
But anyway, thank you so much. You've been an absolute star today. And thank you again for last time as well. If you haven't already watched part 1 of the video, there'll be a link in the description below, which is when we took Liz through a basic introduction to E-Stim, a basic introduction to audio stimulation, and introduced her to a couple of these lovely products that she then took away and experimented with. So if you haven't watched that, please do so. But anyway, thank you once again. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe down below. No doubt there'll be more content coming in the future from either myself or Wayne at E-Stim. And don't forget, we also do a live every last Sunday of the month. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.